Someone with an incurable disease, you actually reverse the whole disease.
You laid your hands on somebody and God healed them of some incurable disease. When's the last time you...
Children and those in the final months of incurable diseases. At the same time,
you think there's such a thing as an incurable illness? I swear, if you go look at this database.
So it's incurable.
Yeah, it's incurable.
But one night
first came online, when it went from when people said this is incurable to actually the evidence that there were actually some drugs that could change that.
It's an incurable, chronic, relapsing brain disorder. And as a consequence,
but then to find out you have a secondary cancer, often a secondary cancer that's completely incurable. What the campaigners are asking for is...
with this incurable cancer, this BRD4
has type 1 diabetes, which is still an incurable disease, and I lost my parents.
Renal cell cancer, almost all patients are incurable.
Even incurable diseases, we know there's nothing incurable where you're
In the Bible, it is referred to as, quote, when the wound becomes incurable.
There is a pastor, and he had incurable cancer in his liver, and he actually...
And they expect about 20,000 people to die from an incurable disease. It's, of course, the big news item in Africa, but
even in those patients, we used to say this was incurable, and we have found that we've had great success in treating patients.
She got scared to death. She thought, well, what, is this an incurable disease? Because she hadn't heard the term before. And it's a pain.
I have been suffering from an incurable affliction, only aggravated by...
Cure them of incurable genetic diseases. And then one of these individuals, however, was a banker. He's revived.
Incurable cancer, got a bad infection today, but it will protect your brain from incurable diseases. And in this way, a cancer physician found a patient, incurable cancer, got a bad infection, his tumor disappeared.
Kuru disease. Kuru is an incurable disease that has effects similar to that of mad cow.
Yeah, I think that incurable means that, like, we can never get out of it.
We see an innocent child suffer, say, from an incurable disease. We complain. Understandable. We don't like it.
You have to live with incurable weakness, tremor, rigidity, and the other symptoms that go along with the disease.
Around that same time, my dad was in the process of dying from an incurable terminal illness. So, as you can imagine, and this was the day my mother told me that she had incurable lung cancer. I kept going to my...
Something incurable.